Hey y'all, it's Crystal. Thanks for coming by today. Just want to do a little update for what I've been reading so far in November. Today is November 11th, and I haven't really checked in yet for the month. So yeah, just wanted to update on what I've been reading and all that kind of good stuff. So let's hop right in. I haven't read too much this month. It's just been kind of one of those months, I think. But what I've read, I've really enjoyed. So let's just jump right in. So first, I did finish. Or start and finish Oldfashioned Cupcake by Sagan. This is a wonderful manga story. Let me get the translator. Translated by Adrian Beck. And I loved this so much. I'm reading this for the novelization November event, which Andrew, it came from the page he's hosting for his Patreon members. So of course I'll link Andrew's channel below and go check it out. It's a great channel. He just put up recently this Godzilla video, which was so fun. But anyway, so yeah, we're reading like novelizations and movie tie-ins and all kinds of good stuff for the month. And so I started out with this, and I picked this because this was turned into a drama, and the drama is so cute too. If you like love stories, yeah. If you like romance dramas, yeah. But anyway, what I love about this is it's a workplace romance, which I really kind of like workplace romances in general. They're kind of cute. But it's between these two fellas here, and one of which is older. So this guy here, he's like 39, not 39. Yeah, 39. So he's a bit older, he's still single, but he's just kind of wrapped up in this day-to-day life of going to this job, and he's kind of lost a little bit of his ambition. He keeps like getting opportunities for promotion, but he's just kind of like, whatever. He's just kind of like stuck in a rut, I think. And he's kind of feeling his age a little bit, I think, too. And then he has a junior that kind of works under him who's just about 10 years younger. They kind of, something kind of funny happens, and they're out, I think, for like a business meeting, and they're sitting on like a bench, and this is all in the beginning of the story, but they're sitting on a bench and they see these kind of young girls, and they're just having fun, being, just kind of silly, fun young girls, and they're like, gosh, wouldn't it be great to be a silly, fun young girl and do young girl things? And so they start doing young girl things. They go to like eating like pancake shops to eat and things like the stuff that grown men just don't do. And lo and behold, yeah, this little romance develops between them, and it's just the sweetest. Oh my god, it's adorable. It is so cute and sweet. I love it so much. I love I love romance mangas in general. I especially love something like this where you see an older characters. A lot of times it's younger characters, college age kids or even high school kids in mangas, but I love seeing these older guys and just kind of trying to live their life, and I don't know, it's just so adorable, and the drama is equally as adorable. Seriously, it's so good. I loved it so much. 5 stars, obviously. Excuse me. I then finished up a book that I did start in October. I started it for Victober, but I didn't quite finish it. But that's Carmilla by Sheridan, Fanu. And this has definitely been on my radar for a while. One of the like sort of early vampire stories, even predates Dracula. That's sort of what it's famous for, And so I definitely wanted to check it out. And yeah, I really like this. This is vibes. This is atmosphere. Yeah, it is. I really enjoyed it. And so basically we're following sort of a young woman who just gets wrapped up with Carmilla, who she's a vampire, and she's very predatory, and we just kind of see this relationship form between these two women with through a friendship, right? But we know that Carmela is not a good person. I don't know. It's just, like I said, it is vibes. It is really good. I definitely see where people think this is sort of like an early kind of sapphic work. I think there is something like not that they're like having sex on the page or anything. Of course, this is the Victorian period, but there's vibes there. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I think it's worth a read. I think if you're, especially if you're a horror reader and kind of are wanting to dig into these horror classics to kind of get a base of sort of horror knowledge, I would say Carmilla is a must read. I enjoyed it so much better than Dracula, personally. And so I ended up reading two things by J. Sheridan Fanu. Read Green Tea, the short story, and now Carmilla. Yeah, I'm very impressed, and definitely will be at some point in my life to get into more of his work. Enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, definitely pick it up. It's short too and sweet. Then I jump into my Crypted Readathon. Of course, we've got Crypted Readathon going on this month. I'm co-hosting along with Jason's Weird Reads and Sins Book Nook. Again, I'll link our Discord below. If you still want to hop in, you can still jump in and read some cryptid books with us. I'm really enjoying seeing what people have been reading so far. It's been really fun. I think people are enjoying it. So yeah, thanks for joining in with us, because it's been fun. But I did listen to the audiobook for Devolution by Max Brooks. And I had a heck of a good time with this one. And I remember when it first came out, like, oh God, I want to read this. This sounds like a lot of fun. And yeah, it really did. So basically, it's kind of told much like World War Z. It's kind of like after this event has happened. Through there's a journal that we're running, like we're flipping through, and then like some interviews that this person is doing. So but basically what has happened is Mount Rainier has gone off, has exploded, and lava's everywhere. Shit has hit the fan, right? And we're following the people of this sort of green community that have like put themselves up into this kind of isolated area, and just living up there, right? But due to this event, they've been cut off, and because of the event, also maybe this little group of Sasquatch is now running into them in their neighborhood, right? And stuff happens, and it was. I just had a really good time with this. It was a lot of fun, and I really just like this thought of like, it's one of those books that make you think about how you would think you would act in that type of situation. You know what I mean? If you were cut off from everyone, you didn't have a whole lot to survive just because of how this community was set up, and you didn't really think anyone was looking for you, and then you're raided by Sasquatch. Would you be a survivor or not? I don't know. It's just it's one of those books that kind of makes you think, right? Like, how would you react in that situation? I really enjoyed how this was written. Again, in that, looking through one of the characters' journals, and then through interviews kind of after the fact, and I really liked the ending. It came with this really sort of peak sort of battle of man and beast, and then I don't know, I just really liked it, like the characters, and just seeing how everyone deals with these kinds of situations differently. I felt like a lot of these reactions rang true. Some people would just panic, and then some people just shut down. Some people sort of take the lead, and, that kind of thing. And I think that would definitely happen in like a real life situation. Anyway, I just had a really good old time with that, and I really liked it a lot. The audiobook was great. Judy Greer was one of the narrators. She always does a good job, and it was good. I liked it a lot. And then, oh my God, did I forget this book downstairs? No, it's right here. It's like what I do with the book. I finished Edenville by San Rebelein. This was the October book for Amy over at Amy Noel Reads' Dark Hearts Book Club, and she had invited myself and Katrina Brown to read and chat about this with her for the book club for October. So we did chat about this week. Was that Tuesday night? I don't remember what it was. I don't know why that feels like it was 3 years ago, but anyway, it was just this week. So I'll link our discussion below if you're interested. I think we had a really good chat about this, because this book is weird. This book is strange and strange. Yeah. But I ended up really enjoying it. I had a really good time with this one. It's just kind of like my kind of weird, I think. So it's hard to even really talk about, because there's a lot going on in here. And if it's not crazy long, I thought it was just a hell of a debut, honestly, and I'm really looking forward to what else Sam will have coming up for us in the future. But essentially, we're following a couple, Quinn and Cam, and they are they don't really seem to have a really great relationship, honestly, but whatever. It's kind of like one of the things, well, it's just easier to stay together, I think. It's kind of where they're that point in their relationship that they're at. But Cam is an author. He has recently had a book published called The Shattered Man, and so he's excited about that. It's a horror novel. And then he gets wrapped up in getting invited to this like small town college to be, on the creative writing program and work with students and that kind of stuff. So they end up going to this place called Edenville College, and I don't know, stuff just starts happening. Things are weird, and I don't even want to. I think you just kind of need to go into this book knowing that it's very strange. There is a lot of gross body imagery in here, especially with like fluids and like transformations. I will say it gets very cosmic. So if you like cosmic horror, I think you'll really like this. If you like, again, like real kind of gross body stuff, I think you'd like it. If you like this look into sort of a small college kind of setting, I think you would like it. Also, I think there is a study, I think, with this relationship with Quinn and Cam. Like I said, how they're at that verge of like, do we continue or not? I think that's kind of interesting how that plays out in this story. Also, there's a group of little old ladies that you just kind of love. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a lot going on in here, but it's so good. I think it's definitely not a story for everyone because it is really strange. I think it just gets out there and weird, bonkers, bizarre. But I think you just ride with it, just go with it. I think you have a good time with it. So if you like weird, you like cosmic, give it a go. I say just give it a try and see if you like it, because I ended up really, really enjoying this, and we had a really good discussion about it. So thanks again, Amy, for asking me to read this one with you, because it was on my radar, but I wouldn't have picked it up for a while now. so yeah, I'm glad to have picked it up, because I don't do new releases very, very good, very much at all, because that's just who I am as a person. Anyway, yeah, so I really enjoyed that. So that's really about all I finished so far. $4 for the month, but it's okay. It's all right. We were still getting over COVID at the sort of beginning of the month too, so that really kind of knocked me off my game a little bit. But plans moving forward, I definitely want to get into Below by Laura Hightower. This is for the Crypted Readathon for a Mothman kind of story. I know it's a novella. I think I can knock it out pretty quickly. But I'm looking forward to reading it. And also for a cryptid novelization crossover for both events. The book we didn't know we needed was Harry and the Hendersons. This is the novelization for this one. This is by Joyce Thompson, based on the screenplay by William Deere, William Martin, and Ezra Rappaport. I love Harry and the Hendersons. Oh my god, I remember just being really obsessed with this movie back in the day. It's so good. I haven't watched it in years. I may have to see if I could streaming somewhere to rewatch it too sometime this month. But yeah, Harry and the Hendersons. I'm excited to read it. It's not crazy long. It's like just over 200 pages. Oh no, my spine just cracked. Did you hear that crack? I just ordered this for a couple bucks off of eBay. So, and this will be the very last book that I have purchased before the Read What You Won't challenge. Isn't that great? So as far as Read What You Won't challenge, though, really only Devolution and Edenville will count that for that challenge so far. So 2 out of 100 finished so far. But again, I'm not in a rush for that. I'll take my time with it. I'll Read What You Won't challenge. So I think that's it for reading. So yeah, I don't have any audiobooks in progress because I didn't start anything new, I don't think. I'm trying to think if I did. I don't think so. Yeah, because this past week, getting off of books right now, and let me tell you, a new obsession has been that I really took a deep dive into Zero Base One, a relatively new K-pop group that just debuted over the summer after the whole show, the Boys Planet show, which was like a reality show or people competing to be in a new K-pop group, which I didn't watch Boys Planet because I didn't got time for all that, and so I just, when Zero Base One, when they first debuted back in July, I don't know. And I wasn't on the ZB1 train yet. But they had a second release come out this month, just at the beginning of this week. And I said, I'm going to listen to it. When I tell you I fell hard for Zero Base One. ZB1 oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm obsessed. So I spent a lot of time this week watching ZB1 content on YouTube. And yeah, I'm down hard. So that's what I did most of the week. I didn't dig into any more audiobooks because I was on my ZB1 train. And I was actually trying to catch up on some booktube videos too. I've gotten a little behind on booktube videos through October. Only so much time this girl has, you know? So Kpop has taken over my life. And I want to mention that I have started a little Discord for Kpop fans. A few of us have joined us over there. If you're interested, I'll link it below. Just come chat Kpop with us. If you're a fan, new fan, old fan, want to maybe try to get into paid Kpop, don't know where to even start, come over there. We're having so much fun so far. It is a new happy place for me. So again, just if you're interested, I'll link it below. If you definitely want to come and join us. Yeah, it's been fun. We do like a song of the day and talk about album. I don't know. We talk about anything and everything Kpop. So it's been fun so far. So again, I'll link that below if you're interested in joining in. Speaking of Kpop, I did go see Purple Kiss this past Monday. So this week has been busy. I was so excited that I was happy that I got over COVID in time to go, because of course I'd been waiting to go to this concert. So I drove down to Charlotte and checked out Purple Kiss, and oh my god, it was so good. I'll maybe try to leave some clips at the end or something. They're a girl group, and they've only been around a few years, so they're kind of, not quite. They're still kind of new, but I'm in love with Purple Kiss, and the concert was so good. It was in this small venue, so it was real kind of an intimate setting, and you could see the girls really good, and it was so much fun. And then I drove back home that night. So Charlotte's, I get like a couple of, depending on traffic, it could take 2 to 3 hours, but late at night coming back, it didn't take that long at all. But anyway, that was a fun day. I just drove down to Charlotte and I just living my little best K-pop life, I'm just a big believer in leaning into the things that bring you joy, and books and K-pop bring me joy. So let's see. I think that's it for bookish stuff. I'm trying to think. Yep. So we got the weekend. It's a long 3-day weekend for us. So yesterday I just I organized some stuff in my collection that I needed to take care of. And yeah, that's it. I'm rambling now. So I am rambling now. So let's wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, I'll link below the Crypted Readathon Discord, Kpop Discord if you're interested. And yeah, that's it. So take care, and I'll see you in the next one, guys, right? Bye. 5, 4, 3, I want it. Okay, I'm ready.